Hey everybody, this is Ted Check, recovering reporter. Former President Donald Trump says he will not do the traditional 60 Minutes interview um, unless he gets an apology from them. This is very interesting, and it dovetails with my book, Saving the Beast, but more on that later. So, traditionally, 60 Minutes, the long established CBS news magazine, if you will, they every 4 years when we have a presidential election, they interview both candidates. I think they do the president and the vice president on both sides, Republican and Democrat. Been doing it for years. President Trump had a contentious 2020 interview with CBS 60 Minutes Leslie Stahl. So based on that and based on the debate he had with Kamala Harris, which was presided over by CBS reporters, moderators, based on those two things, he says he would like an apology from CBS before he does the interview. Otherwise, he won't do the interview. Let's have a listen here.
Go ahead.
CBS is saying that you have pulled out of a planned interview on 60 Minutes. I'd just like you to address that report, and if you indeed are not doing the interview, explain your reasoning why.
Well, right now they came to me and would like me to do an interview, but first I want to get an apology because the last time I did an interview with them, if you remember, they challenged me on the computer. They said the laptop from hell was from Russia, and I said it wasn't from Russia, it was from Hunter. And I never got an apology, so I'm sort of waiting. I'd love to do 60 Minutes. I do everything. I mean, I do you right now, right? And you're tougher than 60 Minutes, frankly. The laptop from hell was from Hunter. It wasn't from... So I haven't gotten... If you remember Leslie Stahl, we got into a little bit of an argument on the camera talking about that and other things. And, you know, they really owed me an apology. I'll tell you, David Muir, how about David Muir when he said that crime went down? So I like to get an apology. So I've asked them for an apology. Let's see if they do it.
All right, so there you have it. That was a recent news conference that President Trump held, and you know, it was a free for all. He was taking any and all questions from the media. So here is part of the interview over on Breitbart. That was Gateway Pundit where I first was. Now, excuse me. Now here we are on Breitbart. It's part of his exchange with Leslie Stahl about the laptop from hell, and she's saying it can't be verified. She says it here, well, because it can't be verified, right? But that was proven to be false. It was proven that the laptop did come from Hunter Biden. It wasn't Russian disinformation. These 51 spies who lie, CIA contractors, when they falsely implied Hunter Biden laptop was Russian fake. This is from the New York Post. So this was their big story, spies who lie. And these are some of the 51 spies who said that. They signed a letter and they said that this laptop has all the earmarks of Russian disinformation. Yeah, ridiculous, proven to be false. So Trump would like an apology. And that's what I talk about in my book, Saving the Beast, A Recovering Reporter Reflects on America's Broken Media and How to Fix It. If the media wants to repair the eroded relationship that it caused between itself and the American public, it first needs to apologize. Now, Trump is talking about a specific apology. I'm talking about a blanket apology for the decades of deception that the mainstream media has sown here in the United States, where they have ascribed to a certain ideology and pushed that. They've on the American public, they've allowed themselves to be influenced by outside forces, and really they have told the American public what to think and how to think, and have eschewed any sort of critical thinking. They don't think that the American public is smart enough to use their critical thinking to decide. That's a journalist. A true journalist lays it all out there for the people. Both sidesism, both sides, both sidesism is a weaponized word, but lays it all out there for the American public, lets them use their critical thinking to decide. That's what a true journalist does. That is not what how they have conducted themselves the last few decades, and it's a shame. And if they really wanted to turn things around, they would start with the apology, and then they would, you talk the talk, and then you got to walk the walk. They would, you got to apologize, and then you got to put that into action and say, we're not going to do this anymore. So yeah, that's what I feel needs to happen as a reporter. I'm a former reporter, 25 years in the field, so I think a little bit. I know a little bit, and like to think I know. I got a little bit of a footing to stand on as far as what I'm talking about. Anyway, there you go. What do you think about this? Do you think that Donald Trump should do the 60 Minutes interview, or do you think he should wait for an apology? And do you think that CBS News is actually going to issue an apology? I'm not holding my breath on this one, but we'll see. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you later.